Hi guys, this is my first video. I wanted to play Twin Mirror. The reason I picked the game is because it has amazing reviews. I've seen the trailer for the game. It sounds and looks amazing. It's very heavily story based, and I enjoy a good story, so I hope you enjoyed. I'm super excited. Let's get into it. As far as I know, that we're going to be playing as a journalist and investigator who's returning home after being away for a long time, and I think one of his friends or relatives has passed away, and he's basically going to the funeral. That's at least what we got out from the trailers and description for the game. So.
Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond.
So we've got a newspaper reporting a fatal crash in the car.
We'll discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affected.
So we're turning into Basswood, Basswood. I don't know how to pronounce that. I have to say the video, just the quality of the graphics looks amazing, just so pretty, very impressive.
Change my clothes and wash my hands. Does the well go down that low? Let me breathe and I'll let.
Hey, you're gonna be at the wake, right? Oh. I don't think we want to go to the wake.
I felt around for something real. There's a radio station playing wrong in my ear.
Like some sort of, looks like
keep coming alive.
Factory of some sort or something there.
You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
Lookout point. Oh, getting out. Okay.
Time to kill before the funeral. Might as well spend it here.
Where? So we're definitely going to the funeral. No littering.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
Restoration. The company made sure we knew how generous they were.
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
So I'm assuming our name is Sam? Okay.
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
I have to say, the view does look, well, I feel like it will. Yeah, it does look great. Founded in 1865. Okay.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks, fishing with Nick. Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
So do you think that was the mine we drove past? Or maybe it was just something else?
My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares. I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
It's okay, so we definitely know that Nick is the person whose funeral we're attending, and we definitely know that's our friend, or at least used to be our friend, and things probably didn't go well, and we probably fell out, haven't spoken in a while. Right, so... Okay, so it's like a mining town. Yeah, they produced coal. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. It is very pretty. A nice view. Right, let's have a look.
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway. I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here. These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone.
So basically this town is in the middle of nowhere. There's no cell phone or mobile phone connection, no network at all, and a lot of wildlife.
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
She? Who's she?
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
Okay, I don't know who she is, but...
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
You said the hiking trail was closed. Oh, because of a landslide. Alright, fair enough. Food
I
locker.
left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it. I used to love looking at basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
What day? Whoa, what's happening? This reminds me of that animation software that we used in
Why can't the
Assassin's
real
Creed.
world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
Assassin's Creed games. Animus, is it what it's called? Oh, so this is our mind. So basically, because we're like a journalist and private investigator, I think, or some type. So basically, we have that sort of skill, sort of tool in my mind to sort of put
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
pieces of the puzzle sort of together, trying to solve, I don't know, a crime or a story or whatever it is. Do we get to walk around this? Oh yeah, okay. Interesting. Optimal shot angles. Right.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his calls. He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
Oh wow. So basically Nick wanted us to be his daughter's godfather, and we haven't replied to his last call just the day before his death. Oof, that's heavy.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
Okay.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna. But no, I wasn't listening.
So I'm assuming we're also probably close to Anna. Um,
Come on, Anna. Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna,
oh, okay.
you really need to see this.
Definitely closer than friends.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
Uh-oh.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
Ouch.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma.
Ow.
Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
Blast from the past. I wonder if we're
We
still...
weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
So I'm assuming press to read new journal and show. Have a look. So basically I'm assuming Anna and Sam are not longer together. I don't know, I guess we'll find out, but it doesn't look like we are. Right, investigation. I decided to take a walk on the... for next funeral. I thought I was ready for face possibly again. The past is already pulling me back. The memories are so vivid, it's as if I'd never left. Okay. Do we get to read about them as well? Oh yeah. Okay, so we left the Basswood, the town basically because we want to get away from our shitty job, shitty people, and failed relationship. Okay. So it's been 2 years, guys. Okay. Okay, that's been a while then. So our friend. Oh, so we were the one that just stopped talking to him. Now he's ghosting by being dead. And Anna. Alright, so Anna basically, yeah, we're no longer together. Okay. So basically we kind of got lost in our head, remembering everything. So now
I
we're
missed
kind
the
of...
funeral. Maybe it's
Oh,
for the
actually-
best. On the
Oh,
bright
no.
side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
So we actually missed the funeral. Bloody hell.
Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years.
Wait, what?
It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Wait, is that us two as well? So basically, like, 2 personas, 2 of us, we can talk to ourselves? Okay. Interesting. It is a little town, isn't it? Yeah. So everybody knows each other. Are you still coming? I really hope you can make the wake. I'll be at the Haven. I'm almost there, come on, we should go.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
Damn. So I'm assuming this is where the wake was. And we came there anyway. Late. Super late. No. Oh, that's Nick's daughter. Oh no.
Muley, you actually came.
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
Dude.
It's
Little
cold.
child.
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Let's just apologize. I think that's...
Look, Joan, I messed up.
You said you wouldn't leave.
Ouch.
You said... I don't remember exactly, but you pinky swore.
I didn't mean to lie. I just screwed up. After Anna broke up with me, I'm sorry. I wish words meant anything. I wish this didn't make it harder for you to trust me now.
You could have at least called something, especially after... You know, after my dad.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
No, I thought he was a
Closest thing I
PI.
can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends
That's
don't
true.
lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again.
That's a good point, I don't know.
It's your call.
I know we're close, but she's a little girl, so you kind of wouldn't want to upset a child and just promise her something, because we already promised her not to leave and broke that promise. So she's already disappointed in us, and I don't think we should be able to, forgive us again. So I think I think we should just keep her out of it for now.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug, but sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever.
She's upset. Yeah.
I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Wait. Where's she gonna go? She's a kid. So this is us, Sam, Nick, and Nick's daughter. Okay, let's check our journal out. Everyone knows Nick and I were best friends. Everyone thinks I owe it to him to be here. His daughter, Joanne, goes even further. She thinks I should stay here and investigate her father's death. Our old boss, Walter, is sure to have something to say to. I won't be able to sneak past him. Okay, so that guy that walked out the restaurant or that little bar is Walter, who used to be our boss. Okay. Let's read an update here. Yeah, Joanna thinks something fishy on her father's death. I know why she wants to believe that. Okay, yeah, so we decided to tell her that we shouldn't try and look into it, just to sort of, keep her safe and keep her out of it. Just, not to upset her at all. Yeah, we really did upset her, didn't we? We promised her not to leave and we left, so that's not good.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have to, sooner or later.
Tara's car.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Now I'm kind of curious to meet Tara now.
Same old town, same old bar. The more things change.
Yeah. Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back.
Samuel?
Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back-in-town requirement. So good to see you, even if I wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
I'd prefer to be kind and nice to someone, but he seems like a nice guy, even though we quit the job when working for him.
Have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
I feel like we'll definitely speak to Anna, and I think she'll have something to say to us. Right, more updates. Okay, Walter. I saw that he was our old boss at the newspaper. So Walter was a nice guy, sort of taught us everything we used. Okay, so we're happy to see him. That's good. Because he did seem like a nice guy.
I'm not ready for this. Here we go.
Here we go. Ooh. I feel like this is going to be tough in a small town like this, where everybody knows each other and knows, what happened between Sam and Nick and Sam and Anna. I feel like it will be a bit awkward.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back
Yeah,
in
I think
here.
some people are happy.
I'd gladly slash
Oh,
your tires.
definitely not happy that we're back.
That mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
I just ignore it.
As if you aren't. Well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it.
Agreed.
Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
Also, really nobody likes us. It seems everybody wants to sort of pick on us and stuff.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
So we met Declan, who's the officer. So he seems nice. Joel, that's the guy who's trying to start a fight or whatever. Okay, so he used to be a miner who lost his job. Okay, so he's an unhappy guy who's just, would try and pick a fight with anyone.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe he showed up after what happened.
Wait, what? We're the ones who shut the... Oh god, that's bad. Basically everybody in this town works in the mine. And we are the ones who shut it, basically.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know.
Damn.
Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
So that those two seem to like us. Check the journal quickly. Hugh. So he's works at the pharmacy here in the pharmacy, I'm assuming. I think she used to work with us, okay. Okay, right, let's look around at first.
But no more than 3,000 milligrams.
Should we talk to the sheriff or?
Bess always had a soft spot for Nick. I think she liked his work ethic.
Crooked pharmacists want you.
Nice.
That amount is damaging for long term.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
It's It's gonna be a memory of some kind. Yeah, it's gonna be a memory. Let's. Ooh.
Daddy, 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 open your eyes and wake up. The kids and I've been busy, and we got a little something for you that's gonna make you smile all day. Daddy, 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 daddy. But when the lights are out, it's time for me to show you my love. And I've got
Try back to the good old times.
you've been pleased. So, daddy, 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 sit yourself down. Now you should know.
And back to reality. I like what they did there with the music. Basically fading and slowing down.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
I just want to, you know, walk around and check everything out before I go to the board. What do you mean even soccer?
So, Sam, how's life been treating you?
Could be better. My best friend just died.
No need to snap at me,
Oh.
Sam. I ain't the enemy here. And your allies are in short supply, so be careful what you say. You staying in town long?
I didn't mean to do that.
Not really. Why? You think I'm gonna disturb the peace or something?
Wouldn't be your first time. Have a nice evening, Sam.
I definitely didn't mean to be rude to this guy.
You always did know how to start a ruckus. Can't say I missed that.
So basically we used to start all the fights in the show. Yeah.
I didn't know you.
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us. Join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
Oh, so he was a reporter as well.
Remember that article? Something about stoplights?
So we worked together as well.
No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough. Tell me, how have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
Let's be honest.
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days, they just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gents' time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Yeah, that could be nice. Maybe. We'll see.
Think about it, Samuel. A drink with friends is worth 1,000 among enemies.
That's a good point. I didn't feel like asking about, Nick's death, not his wake.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce, but anyone can see she's taking his death hard.
So, that's Nick's ex-wife?
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to? Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve.
Oh no, she's not
Joan
happy.
texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
I don't know if I should ask Nick's ex-wife about his death. But I feel like it's, not right.
Hard to make promises. I don't do well with those in Joan.
I've noticed.
But I'll try.
Sam, I'm gonna hold you to that.
So, guess she wasn't happy with us leaving as well because we hurt her daughter, which is fair enough.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path?
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of...
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... It feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well, it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
Duh.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
So, is this when... Oh, I thought that's when they took that photo, I'm assuming. The one we have in, yeah, looks like it, doesn't it?
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy. This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. He was more her best friend than a dad. Look at us. Those two were a great team. Bug was so small back then. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Happier times. I wonder who took that picture.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
So it is Basswood.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
Burn.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way.
Whoa, dude, chill out.
Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
Yeah, like you'd care.
He doesn't seem to care.
Not too much. But suit yourself if you want to be like that. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
I guess it's gonna be... Anna? Oh, it is. Good guess, right?
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
Wow. Everybody really seemed to like and care for Nick. We should definitely go talk to her, I think. Let's check the journal. So Walters is a SIG guy. Dennis is the IT guy at the paper I used to work for. Remember him as bitter and mean-spirited. Mean-spirited, yeah. Not many friends in Basswood. Kind of like us, I suppose. Oh yeah. Kathy and Nick married young. Divorced quickly. Yeah, she never really liked us. Ethan. I think we should go and talk to Anna.
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
Anna?
Sam!
She's definitely happy to see us.
I've missed you. Why'd it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
It's not your fault. There's a lot of people that don't want me here, including myself,
People around here have short tempers,
and long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. It doesn't make it easier, though.
It's gotta make it a little easier. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly
So we started
supportive.
looking into the accident and into the
It
mine
wasn't
after
just him.
what happened to
Nick thought your
Anna's
piece was
father.
great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for
Oh
him.
wait, so Nick was with Sam and oh god, Anna and Nick were together after? Oh, you can ask that.
But you and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
It's hard for me to really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone.
Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I want to do it alone.
She seems really, really upset.
I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
Let's just check the journal, guys. Yeah, I think it was a right thing not to ask, anyone about his death at his wake. I think it's a bit too soon. Yeah, this is not. I don't know. I don't think it's great when your best friend and your ex get together right after you leave. Yeah. It's the thing they have in common now, I suppose that's right, because I suppose they both cared for Nick, so I can imagine it should be a big part of, investigation of his death. Alright guys, I think we should stop it here. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know I enjoyed it a lot. This story seems very interesting. There are a lot of interesting characters, and I think the whole story will develop, rapidly and will be very interesting as we go along. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please join me and we'll carry on in the next episode.